All right. This one is a quick tip, not necessarily like an in-depth sort of modeling one, but it might be helpful nonetheless. So here we have our three default planes, and if I start a sketch on this plane and I make that normal to, I like to sketch normal to the construction plane or the sketch plane. My red cube here is on the left and my truncated pyramid here is on the right. And that's the behavior I would expect. If I escape out of this and, I want to start a new sketch on the front plane, same thing, like I have my cube on the right here and my blue object, cube on the left, blue object on the right. And now let's say that we need a custom plane to add some new features to this. So we're going to start a plane. We're going to pick a point, pick another point, and pick another point, and that's the plane that we want, and we're going to accept that. Now, if I start a sketch, remember that when I looked at my top view, I had my red object here on the left and my blue object on the right. But if I start a sketch on this plane that we've just created and I make it normal to, you see what just happened is that my red object switched to the right and my blue object switched to the left. This is an unexpected behavior, and in this case it's pretty obvious and you probably won't get lost. But if you have a more complicated part, you can start a sketch and not realizing that you're in an orientation that was unexpected. It's actually really simple to fix. And I think a lot of people overlook this. I know that I've overlooked it for a long time before I finally figured this out. But at the bottom here, you have this flip normal options. And so the direction of this blue arrow determines which side will be facing you when you start a sketch. So if I flip the normal on this sketch plane will now behave will keep the parts in the same orientation as if I was sketching on the top plane. So accept that. So now if I start a new sketch and I make it normal to, this is the behavior that I was expecting. So my cube stays on the left and my pyramid stays on the right. Hope this is helpful, and as always, happy modeling.